What is the best film you've ever seen? And not something just like Batman Returns or Shrek 2, but something that is considered by most people to be almost perfect. To find the answer to this question, I have looked all throughout history, and I'd be honoured if you could join us for retro reviews. Honestly, I prefer DC to Marvel. Obviously, Marvel makes better movies because they are owned by the devil's right-hand man, Disney. Ha! Just kidding, we all know Disney owns Satan. But honestly, DC has characters I prefer. I'll take Batman and Superman over these guys any day of the week. I mean, the MCU is great and all, but hey, it ain't no Batman film. But whenever someone tells me that Marvel is better, they always have the balls to tell me that all DC movies are bad. Well, I got 2 words for them. Christopher Nolan. The Dark Knight is one of, if not the best superhero film of all time. And you know I'll be watching the new Batman film as soon as England finds the courage to ask America for it. Batman is just awesome, okay? So let's see if I can try and do that awesomeness justice with my crappy video. After much thought, I have come to the conclusion that this film is great because of the basic yet complex contrast between Batman and the Joker. Batman is a man who believes in order and logic. I mean, this is obvious, he was introduced in Detective Comics, of course he likes these things. The Joker, on the other hand, is like a YouTube comedian. He likes being random and unnecessarily horrible. What you see is what you get. He really is an agent of chaos. This makes them perfect nemesises to one another because they are exact opposites in every way. Do you really think Marvel... Wait, no, too easy. Do you really think that any film in the last decade has a villain with that level of complexity? The answer is probably yes, but the Joker still remains an S-tier villain. Are you still talking about that one Batman film from 12 years ago?
Yes, it's brilliant in every way.
Okay, you can enjoy your one Batman film, but I'll be over here enjoying my entire saga of interconnected masterpieces. Huh, really? You know, I assumed a posh twat like yourself would hate the MCU because they're not real cinema, apparently. Excuse me? No way! Only an idiot would hate on such compelling films. My opinions are above that of your average posh asshole. Okay, please go now.
Anyway, as much as I adore the Joker, I would never want to discredit the second most underrated supervillain of all time. You know him, you love him, it's the two-faced politician, Harvey Dent.
Going into this film, I knew Harvey Dent was going to become Two-Faced, but this doesn't matter, because the film doesn't try to act like this is a big deal. Unlike, I don't know, every other film ever. When a character in a film is introduced as kind and welcoming, but turns out to be evil the whole time, they are labelled as a twist villain, and usually range from forgettably mediocre to actually pretty good. Harvey Dent is different though, because we actually see his change from city hero to evil murderer man. It isn't much, but it's better than most. I think it's honestly a shame that he's killed off so quickly after becoming Two-Faced. He had so much potential, and certainly would have been cooler to see in the sequel than all the Al Ghul stuff. When it comes to Batman, I think Christian Bale is alright, but Adam West and Michael Keaton were better, but hey, could be much, much worse.
Never leave the cave without him.
You know, I don't get The Dark Knight. How is such predictable Hollywood drivel the 4th best film of all time? Hey, what would you know? You haven't even seen it. Well, someone on the internet said it was bad, and it's your word against them, and I think we know who'd win in that battle. Why don't you just watch it and make your own decision?
2 hours later.
So, what did you think of the movie? Really, that's the 4th best film of all time? Don't make me laugh. Above such masterpieces as Back to the Future, The Shining, Jaws, Stand By Me, The Terminator 2, Judgment Day, Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark,
6 hours later.
Troll 2, Birdemic, Shock and Terror, Manos, The Hands of Fate, The Room, Food Fight, and everyone's favourite, The Matrix. Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening. Can you repeat all that? Oh, how frankly repulsive! You fell asleep as I was talking. You know, maybe if you bothered listening to me, you'd find I'm not as bad as you have arrogantly assumed. Screw you guys, I'm going home. So anyway, good film, 10 out of 10.